So last night, I looked up at the, I looked at the sheet came in that I posted right after the show. It had just come in. And I looked through, the one that said technique, comparison, findings. I had to look up all these words, right? And I have my shaking. I have anyway. So like a thoracolumbar junction, intravertebral disc spaces. What was the anterior margin? I had to look up all of this to understand. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. And what struck me the most is that my bones are healthy, actually. My normal mineralization, that disc spaces appear to be well preserved. Like, because I remember my last doctor, I had gone to her and said, I have a lot of pain in my back. It's really bad. And I said, God, I have trouble cleaning and it gets me down. And she says, well, you had gained weight. So, that's what's causing pain. You need to lose weight then. And I just think, like, if I wasn't, like, eating properly, that maybe my bones would not have been so well preserved. You know what I mean? Like, but this is to say, this doctor says to me, you've had this since you were 11. You must have, because people get it and they don't know they have the scoliosis. I'm sorry. This is important because going over this, I believe that not only is the scoliosis, she dismissed it out of hand as though they're two separate things. The scoliosis finding, which doesn't matter, you must have always had that, and then this fracture. So go on home, darling, take some painkillers, let it heal on its own. But as it turns out, thoracolumbar junction. What does that mean? Like I said, I had to look these things up. Well, I will tell you what it means. Here's the definition. What is the thoracolumbar junction of the spine? The thoracolumbar junction, T11 L2, is a transition area from the rigid thoracic spine, the more flexible lumbar spine. Because of the rigidity of the thoracic spine, the transition zone is highly susceptible to injury. 50% of all thoracolumbar spine fractures occur in this region. And then another note right here, the thoracolumbar, what is scoliosis at thoracolumbar junction? Also known as the corathumbular spine, scoliosis is the name given for a sideways curve that occurs at the junction of the middle back, lower thoracic, and lower back upper lumbar regions of the spine. Basically, it's saying right at the area that has the fractures. Nowhere else that has normal mineralization, it's hardened, it's not breaking. But where that scoliosis is, like I said, I did not have before. Here's what I'm thinking. Is it possible that, because I didn't fall there, right? I didn't have any recollection of it getting hurt there. I think it slowly happened that this is crushing that region against each other. And there is no go home, take painkillers, and it'll heal on its own. I believe that if I was someone important, if I was the president, if I mattered, I would have a referral to a doctor that understands this, because it needs to be fixed, and it can be fixed. Otherwise, it's going to worsen. And I'm going to fight for myself like I am somebody that matters, and get myself the referrals. And I've been working on that